So the continuing story of the overhaul of these carburetors. NTV650 carbs on the Bros, Africa Twin. I'm just restoring one carb, and then obviously I'll do exactly the same with the other carb and then join them back together. But I'm restoring one carb so that then I can put that carburetor, when it's finished, next to the one I haven't touched, and you'll be able to see the significant difference. These have now been in the ultrasonic cleaner. They're nice and clean. The jet, that jet there, is dead clear. I bought a kit. I'm going to fit the kit now, build it all back up. I've got a diaphragm and piston en route, not here yet, but that obviously will be the final thing. All the little bits and pieces that go on it, the top of the carb is plated, and I want to make sure that I'm going to replate those items so that then when the carb's finished it'll look bloody brilliant. So I'm going to rebuild with the kit now, then I'm going to put all the plating bits in my plating tank, and hopefully put the carburetor next to the old one, making it look brilliant. When you're doing a rebuild of a carburetor, get a little tub or something that you can put all the little bits and pieces in, because there's nothing more annoying than not being able to find something or to think, is this from this carb or from the other carb? Here is the kit out of the pack. You can see that you get the gaskets, you get the O-rings, you get the jets, you get the needle valve, and you even get screws to hold the float bolt on, which is superb. So now fit them into the float bowl. Cleaning the carb tops, as you can see, it ain't in very good condition. I'm going to clean this before I plate it, because I want to replate it. One of the best ways of cleaning this sort of stuff is Harpic 10. Yeah, but does that Harpic 10 stuff work? Well, here's one that was worse than this, that has literally just come out of the Harpic 10. That's not bad, is it? In fact, I'd say that's bloody brilliant. In fact, in most instances, that's good enough to use as it is. But I'm going to clean it up a bit more so I can replate it with my plating kit, so that when it's finished, it will look really brilliant. Good, eh? So when you're going to join these carburetors, you've got to get that bit there and that bit there to mate together. So what you do is you put the two carbs together, and then you have to make sure that they go together in the right way. Notice how they're now together, and how these two bits, that bit there and that there, are aligning. There's a little spring in between them, the joining spring, that has to be in position to keep them tensioned, and then that has to enter that. So imagine that's one bit, and imagine this is the other bit. You've got to bring those two together. Now at the bottom of this bit here, there's a little pip. Now that pip is for the spring to go onto once you join them together. So once they go together, obviously they will look, there's a little pip, look, they will look like that. They're now joined. The spring is fitted in now. Now the best way to put the spring in is to move that one up to there. So what you have to do, you have to open the bell mouth or butterfly on the front carb, and that would allow that then to go right to the top. So you actually get a situation where, so we end up that bit like that with a little pip there, the other bit right up there, because now you've opened the butterfly on the other carb, the front carb, so that get the maximum distance between the two bits, the pip and the other carb lever. You then get the little spring and you put the little spring into there, and you make sure it clips underneath that section there. It's a little bit of a faff, but once you get it done, you can then thread the bolt with a spring around it into that end, and then that will push the lever down to where you want it to once you do the synchronization. And the synchronization is what we're going to do at the end. So I waited a long time and I finally got these diaphragms. These diaphragms are first class. The people that I got these from really helped me. They were very, very good. They measured everything, they made sure it was exactly the one I wanted, and sure enough, it was. So what I'm going to do now, with the brand new diaphragms, I'm now going to reinstall the needles, and then they can be fitted back into the bodies. So there you go, the needles are fitted. Fairly simple to do. Just that simple little thing inside the bottom of the diaphragm. Connect that up, and then obviously fit these into position in the carbs. So there's the carb. Slide very carefully, allowing the needle, make sure the needle goes into the jet correctly, then position the little central part. That's it. Then fit the spring, the top, to make sure that that lines up with that, and then held down with the correct size bolts. And then we get the correct size bolts, nip them up so that everything is nicely tight. And then check to make sure the diaphragm moves, comes down under its sprung weight, and there you go, look, that's done. So let's do the other one, and then connect the fuel pipes up. So the first pipe to be fed, this breather pipe, which comes round here, and then it's going to be retained by the thing that holds the fuel pipe. The fuel pipe's next, the one that comes round the corner with the spring that's fitted to it, and then that'll make that look nice as well. So let's fit that now. So there, finally, after a lot of waiting, a lot of pouncing about, a lot of agony, here is the carburetors once they've been rebuilt. New diaphragms, jets, bolts, all sorts of things have been fitted. Plated some of the bits to try and make it look pretty. Hopefully I think now it looks the part. A nice set of carbs in good condition, ready to be fitted on your bike. Hope that's been of interest to you. It's been interesting to me, waiting for the parts mainly. It's taken so long to get bits for it, but I'm pleased with the result. It's a nice set of carbs. See you soon. Bye. So there you go, that's the end of the carburetor restoration video. As I say, I tried to make it a video about restoration rather than a how to strip a carburetor down video. Hope you liked it. Saw that there was a significant difference between before and after. It was quite enjoyable to do as well. I'm doing a few carbs at the moment, so I'm into them a little bit. But yeah. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to know or you'd like to see me do, and look out for the trading up videos coming soon. See you soon. Bye.